Our very, very special guest poet tonight is a scriptwriter, poet, performer, honorary writing fellow at MMU, visiting lecturer. Her poetry has been published by Huddersfield University, Redbeck Press, Circus Press, Suitcase Press, I could go on. She has held many writing residencies, including spells at the Lowry, Cheltenham Literature Festival, Strange Ways Prison, the People's History Museum, Birmingham Rep. Her work has appeared on radio and television, 2 series of her serial The Interpreter on Woman's Hour, a 2-hour adaptation of an Anthony Burgess play as well. Her film Escape to Somerset was aired on HTV. She's written an episode of Doctors. She's had other commissions from BBC Films. She's particularly interested in working with disadvantaged groups from all cultures. She comes from a family of Pakistani poets, writers and painters. She speaks Urdu, Hindi, Punjabi and English and understands many other languages. Please put your hands together to welcome the lyrical lines, the stunning stanzas, the prodigious poetry, the tremendous talent of our guest tonight. She is the Muse of Manchester, Anjum Malik.
Thank you so much. I wasn't going to start on a sad note, but I think I will because my family and I lost our dad when he was very young. And we have Ramadan starting in a couple of days. For those of you who don't know, it's the fasting month for Muslims. It's a very special time for families. We miss our loved ones who've gone away. So I'm going to start by someone I always start my pieces of writing with, which is my dad. And this is the poem I wrote, first poem I wrote about him. It took me 20 years after he died to write anything about him, and this was the first poem I wrote about him. It's very slightly in Urdu and mostly in English, but I will be reading poems in Urdu too. It's called Life Was a Picnic. आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है, आज फिर मरने का इरादा है. Today I find the reason for living again. Looking at death with purpose, I smile again. 20th of September, in another world. I was 16 and my father was well, walking around us, giving us his best. Little did we know, travelling towards his death. We laughed, we joked, we knew nothing else. 4 more years, just under 4 years left. Little did we know, travelling towards his death. Life was a picnic, my dad was the best. One big happy family, we knew of nothing else. आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है, आज फिर मरने का इरादा है. Today, I find the reason for living again. Looking at death with purpose, I smile again. Thank you. I forgot to do something I always do when I start a poetry reading. Fortunately, I think I don't have to do, I do a little bit of training session for all my audiences, because you've got to know how to behave when there's a Pakistani poet performing. Now fortunately there's a lot of people in here who will know what I'm talking about. Do you? Yeah. Any guesses? Because when there's a Pakistani gathering and there's a poet reading, you have to interrupt, you have to make some noise. The more noise you make, the more loved we feel. So it's very different, I know, to the way...
Oh, we did. You didn't hear it. Like this, yeah?
Oh, yeah, wah-wah.
Wah-wah.
So we'll do a quick training for those of you who don't know. I'll count to 3 and then we'll do a little trial of wah-wah. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that is very good. You don't need any training. Now you can say wah at any time, in the middle of my line, throughout my line. The more you do it, the better it is. I understand it's a bit hard, but have a go. When I go to schools, the children love it because they're allowed to make the noise. We also have a mukarrar, which means repeat. So a lot of times, you don't have to do this, I'm just giving you a little intro. What happens is that if you really like a line, the audience will ask you to repeat it, if they really like a line. And a lot of times, sometimes it goes on quite a long time, and they start saying it with you, which is just amazing. Can you imagine that as a poet? It's quite amazing. So just a little thing. So I thought I would read you. I do a lot of work with different groups, and one of the groups I work a lot with is Cartwheel Arts, who are based in Haywood, and they work with people all around Rochdale. I think they go as far as Oldham, and they certainly do festivals in Manchester. And I work with two groups. One of them is an Asian Women's Group. And I thought, because it's Ramzan, I will read a poem they wrote with me. I don't have the Urdu. They always write in Urdu, then I translate it for them in Urdu. And I haven't kept their translation. I've probably given it back to them. We did this last year. We did a collection of poems, which actually you can buy from Cartwheel Arts. And if you want, I can show you afterwards. And we did them on different themes with 4 different writers. Mine was food. And you'll notice as we go through this time when I'm reading, that I might be a little bit fond of food. I'll read you some food poems. So this was a poem they wrote. Here it is. Ramzan. So they wrote this poem as a group. It's called Ramzan. Our hearts were delighted when we saw the Ramzan moon. It meant tomorrow would be the very first day of fasting. The thought of getting up for Sahri to start our fast kept us from sleeping, thinking, what if I miss the alarm? I have to think about everyone's food. Who wants what? Yogurt, curry, roti, parathas, eggs fried and boiled. One hand is busy cooking, the other waking everyone up. Hurry, get up and eat. The time is running out before sunrise. What was left for me to eat? A little roti, some tea, and then it was time to prepare for iftari, the end of Rosa. For the end of the day, asked everyone what they wanted. They said, pakora, chaat, and tea. And you have to have dates. And without biryani, what's the use? It adds to the taste. And samosas, we have to have samosas. And spring rolls. They need chutney and raita too. So the feast was made ready. When the time came to open the roza, we all ate loaves and gathered together to give thanks to Allah.
Wow.
This was a poem I wrote the first time. I had a go at writing traditional Urdu poetry. Because traditional Urdu poetry is mostly about love. And it's all about waiting about love and never quite getting there and things like that. So I quite like that. So I had a go at this. It's not quite a ghazal, but I had a go. And I think I have a translation for this as well. So this is called Shab-e-Intizar. Shab-e-Intizar जब जा पहुँचती है तारीख रात की बाहों में. Just check your awake. शब-ए-इंतज़ार जब जा पहुँचती है तारीख रात की बाहों में. उम्मीद की राहें धुंधला के मिट जाती हैं. आखिरी दम और टूट के मर जाती हैं. शुक्रिया जी. अंधेरी रात जामे मैं खामोशी. ना तू ना तेरी कोई बात. नींद तो आ जाती है अपनी आगोश में ले जाती है. दिले बेकरार को कुछ देर संभल जाता है. दिले बेकरार कुछ देर संभल जाता है. आहें सांसों में बदल जाती हैं. तेरी यादें बीती हुई मुलाकातें माजी की वादी में मुझे ले जाती हैं. तेरी यादें बीती हुई मुलाकातें माजी की वादी में मुझे ले जाती हैं। ये ख्वाब फिर एकदम सब बदल जाते हैं। खाली पैमाने टकराते हैं, यादों से उलझ के टुकड़े टुकड़े हो जाते हैं। नींद तेरे बगैर प्यार की मानिंद बगैर मेरे गायब हो जाती है, किसी और की थी वापस चली जाती है। रात के पिछले पहर ना होती है कोई आहट, ना बदलता है कोई करवट, ना तेरी सांसों की गर्मी मेरी जुल्फों को उलझाती है। अब सिर्फ रात की तन्हाइयाँ दिले विराम में भटकती हैं, लड़कती हैं। अब यहाँ कोई नहीं जो सुकून दे दिले नादान की सदाओं को, लबों की मरहम से मिटा दे दिल के जख्मों को। कह दे अंजुम जो फैज ने कहा था इतनी दूर अंदेशी से, अब यहाँ कोई नहीं आएगा।
वाह वाह वाह। I have a reply. दिले नादा तुझे हुआ क्या है, आखिर इस दर्द की दुआ क्या है?
Are you going to? I'll do the English of this, and then you have to do the English reply.
Okay. I think I got myself in a difficult situation there.
I'll help you. So this is called the eve of waiting. When the eve of waiting reaches the arms of the dark night, the paths of hope fade, disappear. Last breath, they break and die. Dark night, a glass of wine, silence. No you, no talk of you. Sleep comes, taking me into its embrace. Desperate heart settles for a while. Sighs turn to breathing. Your thoughts, past encounters, take me to the valley of the past. These dreams, suddenly they all change. Empty wine glasses collide with memories and shatter. Empty wine glasses? Yes. Empty wine glasses collide with memories and shatter. Sleep like your love disappears without me. It belonged to another, it has gone out.
Wow.
The last part of the night, no movement, no one turns beside me. Neither do your heated sighs tangle with my locks. Now only the loneliness of the night wanders aimlessly in my empty heart. Now there is no one to console the call of my abandoned heart. Soothe its wounds with the balm of their lips. Say, Anjum, what Faiz said a long time ago with such foresight. Now no one will ever come here again. Thank you. It's all about being sad in Urdu romantic poetry, so I'm sorry that I do have some very happy poems as well. Would you like to hear a funny poem?
Yes.
Yes. I have
The translation of what she said.
Oh, sorry, Sila. Translation, please,
Oh, translation.
of your reply.
I was going to be in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to borrow from my good friend Shakespeare.
Go for it.
If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it that's abating the appetite may sicken and so die.
Wow. This is called Men Do Disappear. Men do disappear like socks in washing machine. There's the tumbling, the bubbles, the great rush of a new cycle, and then comes the draining feeling when you open the door and fumble. And then comes the draining feeling when you open the door and fumble. Your other half, for better or worse, is missing, cannot be found, gone AWOL. Men do disappear like socks in washing machine. And sometimes they come out all wrong, with bald patches and holes, with the wrinkly bits and too much fluff where they were taut, firm and ever so killing. You know it's too late. It will never be the same, no matter how you look at them. Men do disappear like socks in washing machine. Other times, the fit is just right. Snug, hugging, familiar. They keep you warm, secure, hold you in all the right places. Walking together in a pair is so fine. Matching, fitting, pointing to the future. And then there is the silence. No contact of any form. Where do they all go? Do they sit and wonder what went wrong? Was it them? Do they just go out and tumble with another, no backward glance? Sometimes I am so sorry, like the last one. I liked him. He made my toes quiver. Others, the timings were all wrong for the tumbles to ever come together. And then there are those when it's such a relief. Thank God for men do disappear like socks in washing machines. I have found a solution, I think. Informed shopping, careful reading of all the labels, and washing instructions. Hand wash only. With gentle rubbing and some squeezing. No hanging out to dry, high heats, lay them out gently stroking. All the while keeping in mind, men do disappear like socks in washing machine.
You're right. You have to be careful where you buy them from.
It's true. I will read you some more. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Yes, I know. It's a very funny poem. It came because I was talking to a really good friend of mine who's a poet. I don't know if any of you have heard of her, Pam Lisa, who's a great poet. And either her or me said this line. And we both went, that's a great line. And I was like, I'm going to write a poem about that. And I don't know if she's ever written a poem about it, but I definitely did. So it's really nice to share it with you. Right, I'm going to do, I think it's time for another Urdu poem. You think? Yeah? Okay. Walayat is an Urdu word for England. But it can also mean paradise, depending on how it's used in language, or somewhere you long to go, you know, a beautiful destination. So it can be used in different ways, but it's also known as England. People will say they're going to Walayat. And Daulat is wealth. So Daulat, it can be the wealth in monetary terms, or it can be education, you know, it can be spiritual. So here is a poem called Walayat or Daulat. And I wrote this because my mom used to run a shop many years ago now, she's retired now, in Bradford. And I used to love to go and sit there, because all the Asian women would come in and I'd have a little listen. Like a typical writer, even when I wasn't a writer, I was always eavesdropping on them all. And this day, they were all talking about children and how we'd all let them down. And we weren't doing what we were meant to do. We weren't studying what we were supposed to study. We weren't marrying who we were supposed to. And it was a big mistake, because I was the lone child sitting in the shop. And they were having it going. So it was quite funny, but I went home and wrote this poem for them. And I wrote it in Urdu. So I'll read it in Urdu first. दौलत और वलायत एक आवाज सी उठती है, कहीं बहुत दूर से, कहीं बहुत नजदीक से, पुकारती है, चिल्लाती है, धीरे से मेरे सीने में उतर जाती है। दौलत और वलायत, ये आवाज कहती है बार बार। दौलत और वलायत, वलायत और दौलत। मेरी आंखें देखती हैं, मेरे कान सुनते हैं, मेरा दिल कहता है, क्या आपको मिली वलायत की दौलत? क्या आपको मिला जो निकले थे आप ढूंढने के लिए? क्या नाम मिला इस कुर्बानी का? क्या है अब आप सबके पास? क्या है आपकी दौलत? मेरे अंदर एक आवाज़ सी उठती है, कहीं बहुत दूर से, कहीं बहुत नज़दीक से। ये आवाज़ मुझे झंझोड़ती है, पुकारती है, मेरे सीने में उतर जाती है। दौलत और वलायत, वलायत और दौलत, ये आवाज़ कहती है बार बार, क्या आपको मिली वलायत की दौलत? क्या है ये वलायत की दौलत? आप अपने अंदर झांक के देखिए और फिर आंखें खोलकर अपने इर्द गिर्द देखिए। क्या आपको मिला आप सबको? क्या मिला आप सबको यहाँ इस वलायत में? क्या मिली आपको इसकी दौलत? ये आवाज़ मुझे डराती है, मेरा दम मेरी सांस को घुट के रख जाती है। वलायत और दौलत, दौलत और वलायत, ये आवाज़ कहती है बार बार, क्या और किन किन को छोड़ा आप सबने इस दौलत की खातिर? कितने दामन, कितने आंगन, क्या दिया है आप सबने अपनी औलाद को? क्या क्या लिया है आपने अपनी औलाद से इस दौलत की खातिर, इस वलायत की खातिर? एक आवाज़ सी उठती है, कहीं बहुत दूर से, कहीं बहुत नज़दीक से, पुकारती है, चिल्लाती है, धीरे धीरे मेरे सीने में उतर जाती है। दौलत और वलायत, वलायत और दौलत, ये आवाज़ कहती है बार बार। थैंक यू। So it's still called Dawlat or Vilayat. A voice rises calling, somewhere far away, somewhere very close. It calls me, it shouts at me, and silently it tears into my heart. Dawlat or Vilayat, this voice repeats again and again. Dawlat and Vilayat, Vilayat and Dawlat. My eyes see, my ears listen, my heart asks, did you find Vilayat's Dawlat? Did you find what you set out to seek? What reward did you receive for your sacrifices? What have you all now? What is your Dawlat? Deep inside of me, a voice rises, somewhere far away, somewhere very close. It shakes me, it calls me, and silently it tears into my heart. Dawlat and Vilayat, this voice repeats again and again. Dawlat and Vilayat, Vilayat and Dawlat. Did you find Vilayat's Dawlat? What is this Vilayat's Dawlat? Take a look inside of yourself and then open your eyes and look all around. What did you all find here in this Vilayat? Did you get its Dawlat? Deep inside of me, a voice rises, somewhere far away, somewhere very close. This voice scares me, it suffocates me, stops me from breathing. Dawlat and Vilayat, Vilayat and Dawlat, this voice calls me again and again. What and whom did you leave behind for the sake of this Dawlat? How many loved ones? How many homes? How much Dawlat? What have you all given to your children? What have you all taken from them for the sake of this Dawlat, for the sake of this Vilayat? A voice rises, somewhere far away, somewhere very close. It calls me, it shouts at me, and silently it tears into my heart. Dawlat and Vilayat, Vilayat and Dawlat. This voice calls again and again. Thank you. I was born in Saudi Arabia. My parents are from Pakistan. We lived in Saudi till I was 7. Then we lived in Pakistan for about 4 years, and we came to England when I was 12. I was thinking about today and what I was going to say, and I realized that I've probably been translating since I could speak. And I spoke Arabic, Urdu, and American English in Saudi because my dad worked for American. And then so in Saudi, I was from somewhere else, and I was probably translating a bit of Arabic for Mom. And then in Pakistan, I also learned Bengali because they taught Bengali at school at the time. And we studied literature, Urdu literature. A lot of Muslim children have Quran classes. I had literature classes every day. I didn't realize how special that was at the time, but I loved it. I mean, I must have been that geeky child because I used to wait for Master Ji every day, who would come to our house for 2 hours a day and teach me all about, me and my sister, all about Urdu poetry, Urdu literature, the language. It was amazing. So I brought some of those poems tonight to share with you a little bit of that poetry. Would you like to hear it? It's in Urdu and in English. He wrote, they all wrote in ghazals. And so I'm just going to read you a little bit of the ghazal, if I may. And this is quite funny. He wrote funny. He wrote satire, and he was very lucky because he was courted by all the kings and noble people at the time. He was born into a really well-to-do family, and he always had a lot of kings and noblemen supporting him. And I kind of wish that I'd been him. You know, imagine living in luxury, writing poem and poking fun at the king. It'd be great. So he wrote this. I thought was quite funny, which is about the gluttony of Mir Zahid. Who was a famous man at the time, and it's about. I read you the Urdu. घर में अब जिसके देखचा खड़के दर पे उसके ये बैठे यूं अड़के गौर से फिर वो जो रुस्तम उठ के आए मैयत इसकी उठाए या ना उठाए. Sorry, did you समझ आई? अच्छा. Everybody in Urdu understand that? Did I read that all right? I think it was a bit. I don't know why I was a bit. Sorry?
He said Mukarrar.
Mukarrar, okay. घर में अब जिसके देखचा खड़के दर पे उसके ये बैठे यूं अड़के गौर से फिर जो रुस्तम उठकर आए मैयत उसकी उठाए या ना उठाए. And the English is, he only has to hear a saucepan rattle, and like a soldier digging for battle, he'll take up his position by the door. Nothing can shift him, that god of war. Nothing can shift him then, that god of war. Rustam himself might rise up from the tomb and try his strength against him. He'd stand firm. He'd fight to the last breath and never yield until his corpse was carried from the field. And I thought it'd be good for you to just get a flavour of some of the things I might have studied. And then I'm going to read you, I won't read you a poem, anything about Mir, because he wrote Masnavis. Masnavis are like, it's amazing because they're like lyrical poems. And I don't know if some of you might not know, a ghazal is written in couplets. And and there's usually 12 to 15 couplets. And each couplet can stand alone and work. So you could take it away and it would work as a piece of poetry. So it's a little bit more complex than haiku. And then all of those couplets together also work together. And there's also meters and weights and sounds I won't go into. And Mir wrote one of the longest, he wrote it all his life. And the Masnavi he wrote it means simply a poem in rhymed couplets. But his was, I think, a few hundred couplets long. And it might be nice for you to look that up. I just wanted to share that with you. And then I'm going to read you some of his shorter poems.
Sorry. So a ghazal is the couplet?
Yeah.
Okay, and what he's written is the combination of all the couplets?
Yeah, he wrote, what you can do is write a story in ghazal form. And if you write a story, it's much longer than a poem. So it can be as long, it can be hundreds of couplets. if you want. So it's amazing, just to give you a flavour of how different poetry works. And then some of his poetry I would like to share. And this is about love. And Mir describes it when he writes, this is about when he's writing to his mistress. Zulfe khole to tak aya nazar. Zulfe khole to tak aya nazar. Umar bhar yahan kaam dil bharam raha. I caught a glimpse of you with hair dishevelled, and my distracted heart was yours for life. So beautiful. And the thing is, in those days, and maybe so much, not so, still I think in Urdu poetry, once you fall in love, it's love at first sight, and it's love forever, whether you love, you just stay in love with them, even if they break your heart. I will read you a modern version of that, my point of view in a minute. So this one is one more couplet. Mir तलवार चलती है तो चले, खुश खरामों की चाल है कुछ और. Mir, let the bright swords flash, it's in dreadful beauty. A lovely woman's war is something more. I did a residency at the Lowry for the Commonwealth Games a few years ago now. And as part of the residency, I could go anywhere in the Commonwealth. And they said, would you like to go to Pakistan? And I said, no, let me think about this. And I decided that I would go to Fiji instead. And I know it sounds like I wanted to go on a holiday, but I didn't really. I drew a line across from Salford, and I wanted to go as far as it could, and then where you start turning was actually an island somewhere near Fiji. And I wanted to go there, but I only had 2 months to do this residency, so the quickest route was to Fiji. And I went there and wrote poems about food. I'm just telling you that story, and it was amazing because Fiji is quite an interesting. The other reason why I chose it was, apart from Pakistan, it's the second naughtiest country from the Commonwealth, because Pakistan either gets thrown out of the Commonwealth or walks out, and so does Fiji regularly. So I was very interested in finding out what made Fiji so special. I know all about Pakistan, so and it was very, very interesting country. So there's so many things you can do if as a poet you can end up anywhere. So that was quite nice. But my poems, food poems I'm going to read you, are a lot closer to home. I won't tell you what they're about. I'll let you guess. First one is called Red Light. The neon sign beckons, blinking on and off. Red light against the dark, rainy night. My mouth gulps, my juices flow. No, I mustn't. I turn to go. I am walking back. Sorry. No, I mustn't. I turn to go. I am walking away. Oh no, I cannot. That neon sign is driving me mad. I'm walking back, I'm through the door. The steamy air, the familiar smells embrace me, welcome me back. It's like coming home. She waits, I hesitate. Oh God, what the hell? Fish and chips, please, and mushy peas. I'll take a lot to eat now. And this is a follow-on. Pleasure in the dark. If you haven't had your tea, you're going to be hungry now. She lifts the fish by its tail and dips it, smooth white. The batter clings. She drops it in the boiling fat. I have witnessed this 100 times. The sizzling oil, the crisping batter, it never fails to excite me. Like a child, I wait. It's like forever. I can taste it in my mouth. Tender white flesh, steam against my breath, the batter crunching, melting against my tongue. Scooping the fish out, she lays it on top of the chips piled high. She picks up the salt and vinegar. No, I grab my parcel. I'll do my own. I hand over the money, the food hot against my palm. I need a place alone. To devour this feast, I have to be alone. In a shop doorway, on a street bench, against the wall, it never takes me long, this pleasure in the dark. Right, this is called Akhri Bar. So you might guess that, love poem, Akhri Bar, it means for the very last time. There's a clue in the title. आखिरी बार आज तेरे प्यार का कफन पहन लिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार ना बदन में है कोई हरारत ना दिल की धड़कन में कोई आस रात का पिछला पहर चुपचाप ना कोई साथ ना कोई पास आज तेरे प्यार का कफन पहन लिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार सर से पांव तक धोया जिस्म को पाक किया तेरी यादों से एक एक करके नाता तोड़ा गुजरी हुई बातों से उन मुलाकातों से आज तेरे प्यार का कफन पहन लिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार समेटा बिखरी हुई यादों को भूले हुए वादों को रूह तैयार एक ठंडी आह चुन दिया माजी में तेरी सरगोशियों तेरी सांसों को आज तेरे प्यार का कफन पहन लिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार रात की स्याही मेरा काजल मेरे आंसू रवा साथ साथ सुबह की सफेदी नया सूरज चमकती किरणें हाथों हाथ आज तेरे प्यार का कफन पहन लिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार सजाया बनाया कंधों पे लिया जनाजा अपने प्यार का हाथ उठाए दुआ मांगी एक घूंट और आमीन हुआ हमारा तुम्हारा साथ आज तेरे प्यार का कफन पहन लिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार प्यार का कफन पहन दिया हमने मौत आई सांस रुकी दिल दुखा आखिरी बार So this poem, I based it on the ritual of Muslim funeral. And what happens, what you do in the Muslim funeral, and I kind of used it to say goodbye to love in this poem, just to give you an idea. So this is called For the Very Last Time. Today I don the shroud of our love. Death has arrived, breathing has stopped, my heart has ached for the very last time. No warmth in the body, no trace of desire or a heartbeat. It is the last part of the night. There is no one around. I am here alone. Today I don the shroud of our love. Death has arrived, breathing has stopped. My heart has ached for the last time. Laying out the body, I cleanse it, washing one by one from head to toe. Each moment, every meeting we had between us, all gone. Today, I don the shroud of our love. Death has arrived, breathing has stopped. My heart has ached for the very last time. Scattered memories, forgotten promises, piece by piece, I build them into the past. One last breath, and my soul is ready. Today, I don the shroud of our love. Death has arrived, breathing has stopped, my heart has ached for the very last time. The dark of the night the black of my kajal, my tears flow together, side by side. The dawn and the new sun emerge hand in hand. I make ready a splendid coffin of our love and carry it upon my shoulders to its end. My hands rise, one last prayer, and Amen. Finished, you and I are done. Today I don the shroud of our love. Death has arrived, breathing has slowed. My heart has ached for the very last time. Thank you very much. You've been amazing audiences. I'm going to read you one last poem. It's been a real pleasure, and I know that I've just read all about finishing love, but I thought I'd read you something which might be the beginning of a new love, maybe. Would you like Urdu first or English first? Urdu first? Okay, Urdu one's win. Oh, Urdu win. Okay. This is called Kashish Ki Dor. जी चाहता है बस आंखों ही आंखों से पी लूं तुझे, होठों पे होठ रख कर चुरा लूं तुझे, दिल में अपने सजा लूं तुझे। ये दिलकश कशिश, ये आहिस्ता आहिस्ता तेरी तरफ खिंचावट है, ये डोर जो धीरे धीरे खुल रही है, धीर इसको मिल रही है। जी चाहता है तेरी आंखों में डूब जाऊं, तेरे हर ख्वाब की ताबीर बन जाऊं, तेरे हर ख्याल की हकीकत बन जाऊं। ये दिलकश कशिश, ये खुलना इस डोर का आहिस्ता आहिस्ता। चले आओ मेरी तरफ अपने कदमों को उठाते हुए, अपनी नजरों को बिछाते हुए, बढ़ाओ ये अपने हाथ, ये अपने बाजू, ये अपना जिस्म मेरी तरफ, और मैं बढ़ूंगी तेरी तरफ बेताब आहिस्तगी से। अपनी नजरों को उठाते हुए, अपने आंचल को गिराते हुए, आंखों में बिजलियां चमकाते हुए, फिर मिलेंगे हम तुम जैसे से तुम हम और हम तुम। जी चाहता है बस आंखों ही आंखों से पी लूं तुझे, होठों पे होठ रख कर चुरा लूं तुझे, दिल में अपने सुजा लूं तुझे। ये दिलकश कशिश। शुक्रिया। Finish with the English version. It's called Pull of Attraction. My heart wants just to look you in the eyes and drink you in. Lips upon lips and I steal you away into my heart and there you stay. This delicious attraction. This slow pull towards you, these strings are opening, gently, gently uncovering, loosening. My heart wants to drown in your eyes, be the meaning of your dreams, the reality of your thoughts, this delicious attraction. This loosening of the string, slowly, slowly. Come, step towards me, looking me in the eye. Extend your hand, your body, your arms towards me, and I will step towards you with languished haste, my eyes beckoning, inviting my dupatta, slipping, sliding, lightning, gleaming, sparkling in my eyes, and then we will meet you and I, as if you are I and I you. My heart wants just to look you in the eyes and drink you in, lips upon lips, and I see you away into my heart, and there you stay, this delicious attraction. Thank you.
Truly wonderful poetry. We have, in order to say thank you, we have a two-line job in Urdu for you, if you'd like to just listen on it.
I promise it's an original.
Oh, very good. Come on, yeah.
उनके देखे से जो आ जाती है मुंह पर रौनक, वो समझते हैं कि बीमार का हाल अच्छा है। वाह वाह वाह।